season in Webb's Ground, Gingerland. Meat cuts such as pork, mutton, and beef. Also being sold are green bananas and green and ripe papayas at a special cost. And here's something even more sweeter. The first person who can give the date or year that the meat shop was open in Market Shop, Gingerland will receive a free 5-pound pack of meat of your choice. Exciting, huh? So, contact Farmer Sam or Teacher Lornett at 669-8113 or 764-5277. Happy Culturama!
This time check is brought to you through the kind courtesy of R.G. Solomon Arcade, situated in the heart of Charlestown. Visit the arcade today for business or shopping pleasure.
Eastern Caribbean time, 7 p.m.
With all the power from the tower, this is the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean, VON Radio, from the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Good evening and welcome to another episode of Talk That Get Results. I'm Everett Weber Herbert, and as per usual, we're here every Tuesday evening with something that at least we think is of community interest and of some concern. And if you think that you have something that fits into that category, you'd like to find out how you can be a part of the program, well, why don't you drop us a line? Address it to a Let's Talk program in K.O. Vaughan Radio, P.O. Box 195, Charlestown in Nevis, or give us a call. Our numbers are 1-869-469-1616 and or 1700. And by the way, those will be the numbers you'll use to be a part of this evening's discussion. Again, thank you all very much for joining us. This is your voice in the community, Talk That Get Results. With regard to your participation in the show, we encourage you to call in on the numbers listed 1-869-469-1616 and or 1700. By the way, if you got a question or comment, we ask that you call in 1-869-469-1616 or 1700. If you got a question, comment, perhaps you can get a pencil, piece of paper, write it down so that you're well organized. And getting on the show, it takes as little time as possible because we won't accept anything we deem that's not within our broadcast standard. But we encourage you to always be forceful with your point. Thank you all again for joining us, your voice in the community. This is a special edition, the Vaughan Radio Reliable Motors Limited Culturama Summit. Anything that is of any matter or significance will happen here tonight, where all things cultural meet. This is one segment of it in the studio, and in our parking lot is the other segment. It's also streaming live, where you normally get your streaming for the Culturama shows and events and so on. So those of you who are accustomed to go there, you can go there, log on, and get the streaming. We thank the Culturama 50 committee with their streaming personnel and our partners to bring this production live to you. You can also call in, and we got lots of things coming here. For the folks who are on island, whether you're visiting or not, right? You are invited to come on over between 7 and 9 o'clock. They got some refreshments in the parking lot. Even if you don't want any refreshments, I'm encouraging you to come and see how the place looks. It's one of the most cultural aspects of this area that you will ever see. That's over here, so drive on over. And by the way, only those persons who can behave themselves are not invited. Everybody else is invited. Okay, so here we go. I think we got some stuff on the outside. Let me check in with Jarvis Brown on the outside and see what's happening out there, and then we will come right back. Jarvis, are you there?
I'm right here, Mr. Herbert. Good evening to you, sir, and to all those under the sound of my voice. Thank you all for joining us via 860 AM on your radios or vonradio.com. And as Mr. Herbert mentioned, on the Nevis Culturama Festival's Facebook page, social media platforms, etc. Thank all of you for joining us tonight. What I can say, Mr. Herbert, is that we had a few downpours earlier, but things have cleared up quite nicely on a very nice and reasonably cool Tuesday evening, July 23rd, 2024. What I can say, Mr. Herbert, is that we have a few members of the string band right here, and I would just like to let the public hear their voices themselves. And good evening to you, sir. How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. Could
you kindly just tell the public who you are and which string band you're representing?
I'm representing Sugar Hill.
Is that in Rollins?
No. Not Rollins string band. Rollins one is Pick our one again?
No, Sugar Hill.
But we are the...
Sugar Hill is Rollins, right?
No. Honey Bees is Rollins. Sugar Hill is in mix-up. It's a mix-up.
Oh, is it? Okay, no problem. Well, I learn something every day.
Yeah.
Yes. So what can the folks expect this evening? You know, I heard you guys are going to be here doing your thing. What can the public expect?
Well, they can expect a lot of great music from the Sugar Hill. So as we get on stage, we're going to do what we have to do. Make the public feel good for Culturama.
Is it safe to say you're going to be some sort of the medication for the people when they come out here and they hear you guys performing?
Well, of course, we do that. Of course, yeah. We are ready to do any and everything for culture.
Yes.
Right over here at One Radio.
That's right.
Right on.
And you forgot to mention a five-worded phrase. Only the best will do.
Oh, that's that.
Yes.
Sugar Hill is the best in the Caribbean, where string one is concerned.
Yes.
Yeah. No baby about that.
No if, no but.
No but, no as Weber usually says.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. So, what instrument do you play, by the way?
The guiro. I play the guiro.
Yes. And, well, for folks like me who's not too familiar with guiro, could you just kindly tell myself and others out there what is the guiro?
Oh, the best thing that you scrape. The old time, you had some... When you cook, the old people have a thing they call grater. But it's not a grater. This is a guiro and not a grater.
So you have some sort of hard object rubbing on it?
Exactly. That's it.
Oh, okay. I learned something tonight. That's good. Maybe it's all the more reason for persons to come out here and not only listen but learn.
Exactly. Learn and see.
Learn and see.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. And, of course, we will interact with you for the rest of the evening. You know, I believe it's important to, not only listen to you guys, but to even learn something like I did. You know, because I know there's an artist named Giro. So I...
But this is
yes.
The right?
Yes. Thank you very much for that, sir. Thank you very much. So just to let the folks once again know what's going on the outside. Not much folks are here as yet, Mr. Herbert, but I would like to interact with another member of the string band. And it seems to me he doesn't want me to come to him, but that's all right. He's going to tell the public who he is and, of course, what instrument he plays. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Could you kindly tell the public who you are?
Vernon Sylvester Maynard, alias Mixie.
Why do they call you Mixie? Could you make it short for the public?
So long. So one time you were riding donkey,
Yes.
And then what this guy just said, look at them two fellas there, like two Mexicana. And the name just sticks on Mexi.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Yes. Well, sir, what instrument do you play? The quattro. And what is a quattro? A four-string instrument. A four-string instrument. You got two instruments in the band with carry four strings. The quattro and the banjo. You know the banjo? Yes. Smallest one is the banjo. I play the quattro. So basically, it's something like what you call it, other than like a little guitar, like ukulele. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's good. Is it spelled like the Spanish word cuatro, like the number 4? Could be. People spell it different. Yes, spell it different. Different people call it different things, but these are cuatro. We know it as. Yeah. Okay. Very sweet instrument. Yes. So, what kind of public expect from you tonight? One of the best. You forget they always expect the best from Sugar Hill. No weekend, no where you go. Yes. They look for the best from Sugar Hill. That's what we produce. Yes. You forgot to mention. Only the best will do. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Yes. So, as it relates to the other members, will they be coming, or is just you and the gentleman and Frank Mills? Oh, they're on the. Some of them just pulling out in the chance because. Right. Yeah. Okay. Full house will be here. The full house will be here. Okay, that's good to know, sir. That's good to know. Well, thank you very much, and of course, I'll be interacting with you some more, at a later time. Thank you very much, and I believe powerful and you look. Yes. Yes, sir. Big things come in small packages. Yes, and I believe I have another member here who is rearing to tell the public who he is. And tell the public what exactly he plays. You see, I'm going to keep silent now and let you tell the public who you are. Good evening to you, sir.
Good evening. My name is Philmo Driver from Boston. The Governor General of Boston, huh?
Yes.
So I play in any musician, but I am a youngest. Just join them, and I enjoy everything. I enjoy the music, everything. I play the D, I play the D, I play everything, but I'm from regional sweetest band in Nevis right now. So I want to tell the poor world out there that the sweetest band here, and who not joining right now will to join us and later and see what's going on, I see what's going on with us. So I will enjoy everything. So good night to all the folks in state area who hear my voice. Yeah. Everybody know me. One and only. In more. Yeah. Right, but still, yeah.
Yes, I saw them. Yes. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. And definitely, folks, you heard it from the band themselves, and we have in our presence the Honorable Premier. Good evening to you, Mr. Brantley. Could you kindly just tell the public, of course, you're here to enjoy the festivities, you're here to enjoy the event. Just say hi to the listening public.
Sure, well, hi to the listening public. It's good to be here. I think this is an excellent event. Yes. I think people should really come out and support. It's right here at Vaughan Radio, as we know. Vaughan has always been the heartbeat of Culturama in terms of information, ensuring that people are informed about what's happening, the shows, and so tonight is no different. And I like how it's set up. I'm told this is how the old Culturama used to be set up when we started out. So we're going back to our origins with the coconut branches, creating the barriers, and the fences, and so on. Bougainvillas. I mean, this is really, really inspiring to see this. And so I hope people come out and enjoy it. It's right here in the parking lot. And we have the masquerades already lined up. We have the string band. It's all local tonight, all cultural. So especially for those who are back home, I encourage them to be here. I think this is going to be an exceptional event tonight. Mr. Brantley, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes. All right. And there you had it from our Premier, the Honorable Mark Brantley. And as folks, what I can say to the folks listening on the sound of my voice, quite a number of folks have been gathering here in the parking lot, Mr. Herbert. And I see all the members of the string band preparing themselves. We have a few members.
Okay, while they do that, yes. Jarvis, you come in. Let's come inside. We got some stuff to take care of, and then we'll be checking back with you.
No problem, So we take it back over to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
And Jarvis, also tell the Premier that we need him on the inside as well.
Okay, no problem. We'll do.
this is thought that gets results, inside and outside. Let me bring in Roger. Roger, good evening.
Good evening, Webo. Thanks for the invitation yet again, Webo. And of course, good evening to the gentlemen who sit alongside me in the hot seat here, Webo. Webo, just before I go on, I want to say a happy birthday to the mighty Slimba, his son, mighty Azil, and his grandson, Junior. Happy birthday, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful one. And Webo, definitely tonight is a special night for us. And all of us on Nevis, we're asking each and everyone to journey on down to VON Radio Grounds. It's really looking different. You want to come and see it yourself. You don't want to hear about it, and of course, Webber would have said that there are some eats there. It depicts really the 80s, the 70s, the 80s, how the grounds for the Culturama activities was dressed with the branches, the coconut branches and stuff like that, as fencing. And it's really nice. It's really nice. When I on my way in, I passed a lot of vehicles. It was a bit rainy, but the rain have subsided. So we're asking one and all to come out and have a wonderful time here with us this evening, Webo, and I'm looking forward for this evening discussion. And Webo, it's really a good one. As I said, it's the VON radio alongside the Reliable Motors Summit, and it's going to be a cracker here. And of course, Webo, if I can jump ahead to this coming Friday, the 26th of July, 9 p.m., right there, the 869 Bar and Grill in the heart of Gingerland. We're asking one and all to come out and to support the Legends Calypso event right there. It's going to be a show with a difference. It's a show a lot of younger persons would not have seen the lights of Zumbai Digai on stage, would not have seen the lights of maybe even a Beholder, on stage, a Chevy on stage. I'm sure the Calypsonians would also, enjoy and relish that opportunity, to be on stage with each other again. And some of the younger Calypsonians who would not have been on stage with the older ones, I'm sure that they're all eager and rearing to go this coming Friday. And we're asking each and every one of you, it's not a show to be missed. It's a show for you to be there so you can tell it to your children, your grandchildren, and generations to come, Webo.
You got tickets?
Yes.
So you don't want to let them know you have tickets?
Yes.
I don't understand these guys.
Yes, I just want to encourage all and sundry. I'm going to let you know where you can get your tickets. You can get your tickets at the Culturama box office, right there in the Cotton Junior Mall. You can go there and you can get your physical ticket there. You can also get tickets online at culturamanevis.com. You go on and you can purchase a ticket there. You can also get physical ticket at Reliable Motors right there at the corner of Bath. That's Carl Gas Station. And of course, you can get tickets from 869 Bar and Grill right in the heart of Gingerland. And you can also get ticket from myself, Roger Fifield. You can call me 668-0554 at any time. If I don't answer you, it simply means that I'm asleep. So you can call anytime. Feel free.
So how much the tickets cost?
Tickets are $50 per ticket, and of course you can pay at the gate. If you're going to pay at the gate, it will be $60. So I want to encourage you to be smart, save $1 and buy your tickets in advance, where you can get a drink or two with the extra $10.
Guy, this and that. This guy is an interesting guy, but he's very smart. Because he said you must buy the ticket and save $1. But then, just as I was about to cross-examine him, he said, well, you could buy drinks with the extra 10. So this and that, good evening.
Good evening, Weber. Good evening, Roger and Naya. And of course, good evening to the entire general public who are listening to the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean, VON Radio at this time. Once again, it's a pleasure to be here and especially on this night where you call it the summit.
The summit.
I am looking to see my good friend Chevy. I haven't seen him yet.
He told me, Jesus Christ. This and that, Chevy told me that he will be coming over. Well, he called me to make reservation. That's just like buying your ticket. He says he's bringing over 8.
8 girls. He walking with his choirs.
It's 3 times he called me for the day. He told me also, I won't tell you how many people he says are coming to see him, especially at the show.
Nope.
Right? By the way, when he comes, can get the tickets because Roger is here. But as you mentioned, Cry, this is Culturama. So if he is bringing that amount of people to the show, a lot of bad pen and bucket and so we ain't got to Oh boy, I won't miss the show because I want to see those women crying. Okay, so Roger, let's get somebody else is out there. Let me get him. In the meantime, this and that. What kind of performance for those of you who have not heard you yet? You were here early last week or sometime before, and you promised them. Let them know again what show you're promising them on Friday night.
Well, we're going to take them down memory lane, of course. You know, take them back to the 90s because there's a lot of tunes that they haven't heard for a long time, and I definitely will be taking them back down that path. So make sure that you come on Friday because the songs you're going to hear are songs that you haven't heard for a long time. And I deliberately choose the older ones because I want to take you down memory lane when the king was full of energy.
I don't sure. This can't be the king. I never hear the king talk in that kind of unsure. What do you mean when the king was full of energy? You mean fuller of more energy?
Fuller of more energy.
Look to me like he's still full of energy. Anyway, so that.
Well, it's going to be a good night, Webo, and I'm looking forward to really lining up with the other legends. You know, the other Calypso legends. I sincerely hope that all of them could make it to the show on Friday night. You know, I know 1 or 2 of them have some challenges, but I want to implore them to come and do whatever little you can. People will understand, you know what I mean, the situation. So come and give you a little bit, even if just to shake hands, let people see you, sing whatever you can sing, and people will understand the whole game. So I'm appealing to all of the legends who are scheduled to be on this show Friday night to make a special effort to be there, because it's going to be a special night.
Yeah, I think, and by the way, I tell folks, don't worry about the rain, because rain is part of the Culturama to see how you can run and shelter and put up umbrella and get wet and don't catch cold and so on. So if rain comes, don't worry about it. They're doing a spectacular job at 869 because some folks were trying to suggest that the kind of crowd is going to turn out into small, so they make the place bigger. That's it. So there's room for everybody. Okay. Now, Astro is here. Astro, good evening.
Good evening, Webo. Good evening to the rest of the panel. Good evening to the king.
Good evening.
Good evening to the people, thousands I know listening out in the diaspora and the people who are home for Culturama. Welcome home, welcome to Queen City, welcome to the most beautiful place on earth. It's a pleasure to be here at the summit again. The summit is a look forward to event, and it's indeed a pleasure for me to be sitting here with the extra heavyweights who are here. One just left and leave this studio a little bit unbalanced because I'm not up to that level to balance it out. But I saw a couple out in the lobby waiting to put things back in perspective and stuff. So it's indeed a special moment for me to be here on this great occasion, Culturama 50, C50, and to be a part of the Culturama Summit for this big anniversary.
And let them know, because we're going to get into the Calypso and what you do and how you beat up them fellas and so, right? But let them know that you also are connected with the playground each and every, and that's coming up soon.
Yes, the playground is the place where you say again, where children...
Not what me say, where the children say. The playground is a place where kids play and grown-ups
have fun.
can have fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, the playground again is an event that I love. I love to be a part of it. You know, Weber, I will call him up and say, Weber, I'm on board, you know, just let me know what you need for the playground. And he'll say, do your usual stuff, and we'll do that. And because the Van Radio on a whole is about pleasing and taking care of the people, giving back to the people. They have given so much. So for me, it's always easy to give back and give to Van Radio. So Van can create little treats and little sense of happiness for the people out there who are looking forward for the playground. You know, these are the things people want to know. Weber, when is the playground going to start? And they enjoy the dialogue with Weber, the almost impossible questions. I've never been fortunate enough to get one of the answers, but it's the fun. The adults can have fun. And yes, I am again a part of the playground.
King, this and that, the guy is so modest. No wonder he wins so much crowns and he gone like he never win a crown, because the guy says he play a little part. The guy walks into my office with an almost 100-inch television, not an ordinary television, smart television. And he said little thing.
I remember that Zimba was playing on the Beffan, and I gave him 2 CDs. And he didn't play none of the songs. He keep playing Miko song over and over and over. So I asked him, why you do that? He said, you see these bottles here? And Miko buy you all of them. I said that to say this. That's where the bribing come from.
Of course.
Now I understand.
Yes. So, for instance, to show the clear evidence, see if you know this.
Hundreds of years of blood, sweat, and tears. All the sacrifice made for us to own this land. Our ancestors, they paved the way to ensure that their children enjoy a better day. Now that we're in control of this blessed land, we can't afford to let it slip through our hands. The slave mentality to always look outside for some white messiah to come to show us the promised land. Put the Bible in our hands, and as we pray in the taking back our land, parading as investors, these new slave masters will exploit us again and take back our freedom. They're coming back again to fool us again with shiny gifts and packages to entice us again. They're coming back again. They're coming to reclaim and regain our little piece of the rock, what we have remained. If we don't learn from our history, from whence we came, we are doomed to repeat it over and over again. And our founding fathers' struggle would all be in vain if we sell out our birthright and lose our land overnight. From our past, of bitterness and pain, it's the land that we have remained. They would pay any price to gain. That's why they coming back again.
Okay, King Astro, you remember that one?
Yes, and that is one I'll be dropping on Friday night, the 26th. You know, Weber, just give me a few just to collect my thoughts and what a great opportunity you have presented me with. To be able to be on a stage with all those legends, for me, it's one of the highlights of my career. The 27 years that I've had singing calypso, to be on the stage with the Zumbais, the Chevys, King this and that, the King Bingy, King Flamingo and Jojo. Zumbai the guy. I mean, me one against the Allies. I think that was one of the songs that I wanted him to do. Me one against the Allies.
You remember that?
Yes, me against the Allies.
Me against the Allies. You know?
Yes,
man. I mean, I am so honored to be asked to be a part of that show. It's something that would be the highlight of my Culturama 50 to be on that stage at age 69. And I just want to use this opportunity to encourage all to come out and support this venture. This is a gift to the people of Nevis, a treat that is long in coming. And that song that you just heard is 17 years old back in 2006. So I went way back to choose one from way back in the archives so that I can, because it's all about taking people down memory lane to let them remember how Culturama was back then in terms of the calypsos and stuff. So I am truly honored. I am grateful to Van Radio and you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this great event on Friday. And I'm encouraging all in St. Kitts and Nevis and the wider. If you're not here yet, try and get here before Friday because you're going to miss one of the key events, one of the most talked about events for Culturama 50.
One of the things that pleases me, and as this and that said, and I think Miko said when he was here earlier in the week, that not only to get the guys together on the road to 50, and this is, I would argue, the core of who, we call it here in the powers, on the road to 50. Mm-hmm. And when we play those songs and did those interviews with Chevy and Bahola and this and that, etc., that we have done so far, and we're going to do the other guys a little later on. And I think the younger folks now got a good picture of what it was like coming up on the road to 50. Mm-hmm. And the folks who were there. And we are so fortunate to, after 50 years, to have so many of the guys. True. And with the goodness and the graciousness of God, to be in good enough health, to be able to still do. I mean, you have a fellow like this and that who has done almost nearly all 50 performing, right? And you still have him in good health, good moves and all that, and unfortunately, there are one, two other guys who, due to health issues, may not be able to make it, etc., etc. So, I think even for reasons like those, it's good. We're encouraging people, to really come out. And what I find, for me, that's most important, is the spirit in which the fellas who are taking part in the show, that they have, in really putting the show. So I get the feeling it's going to be more than a show. That's why we said emphatically, it cannot, we don't care who, it cannot be duplicated.
Nope.
And it's a warning. It won't be repeated. So where is Eddie King? This and that.
I agree with you. 50 only comes around one time, and then we have no control at all over life and what life has to offer. You know what I mean? So you got to make most of this opportunity, because I am convinced that it may be the last time you're seeing some persons on a stage doing the calypso, and it is very important for the younger ones especially. I really hope I see quite a few young ones who are interested in calypso in particular to be at that show. I know the older ones will come because I remember the Chevys and the Zumba and so forth. But I would really like some of the younger ones to come to actually see who was who in the days gone by. On the road to 50, so to speak.
On the road, unless the polls are fooling me, I'm hearing that a lot of young persons are interested in checking out the show. Especially some of them have recently heard some of the songs that you all did and couldn't believe that you all, it was you. As a matter of fact, this and that, when we were here the other night, somebody messaged me from St. Kitts and asked me, didn't realize them road matches and so on that you did them. They thought you only did the social commentaries.
That is why I am doing the road matches in that particular thing, because most people know me as the social commentator, so to speak.
The
But
troublemaker.
Quite a lot of, I have quite a lot of soca.
You didn't hear that part?
They didn't hear.
No, you didn't hear that part?
Yeah, troublemaker. Sometimes I believe in Mark, sometimes you ignore the noise.
And so Astro, again, let the people know what kind of show you're going to be giving them.
Well, just come expecting epic performance from me. I'm gonna come really big because some of the older fellows are sending some threats about winning, and I don't. You have a crown?
Sure. Everybody who shows up is a winner, right? Okay, but let me ask you this, Astro. Chevy say he gonna make the girls cry when he sing. Somebody else told me that he gonna make them dance. That he gonna make the folks dance. This and that. That's why I call him a troublemaker. This and that says somebody else gonna make them girls laugh. What do you think you're gonna do with the audience? How do you think they'll react?
Well, but I want to keep them quiet until the last note.
Okay.
I keep them quiet just because they'll be listening. I have chose a different route. I've chose to go two social commentary routes because one, I personally feel like those are two of my better compositions. Probably number one, number two on the chart, and one again speaks to the issue of crime in a sense, but in a nice little cozy kind of ditty kind of vibes where people could sing along because there's some little children refrains in there. So I'm going to keep them listening, thought-provoking, and then after I finish the song, then is when people would erupt because they realize the performances was really good for them.
Okay, gentlemen, you all go and get something to eat because I'm going to deal with the Flamingo in a second. But maybe you can sit in and we all can talk while Flamingo is on, right? But let's listen to some more of Astro and let me get Flamingo sorted out. Okay. Naya, we're going to bring you in a little later.
Started the independence journey. There was some good times, there was some bad times. But the good master saw us through 25 years. There were great moments when we raised our flag in the air, celebrating achievements, proud to be from here. But history won't let us forget the dark moments on the journey, when secession threatened to divide us like the Red Sea. But the nation prevailed, and our ship of state continue to weather the storm and sea, because the nation is bigger than any one of us. The nation is bigger than any political party. Governments will come, governments will go, but the nation will be here for us tomorrow. So you must feel that passion and pride, like a fire burning inside of you. By virtue of your birthright, you are a soldier in this fight to defend what is noble and right. So let us embrace this moment with pride, from every mountain top and hillside. Lift your voice, shout it out. Say, I am proud to be a citizen of this land. Raise your hand and salute our nation.
Always satisfying. Vaughn Radio, the powerhouse.
His mother christened him Steve Reed. I don't know why, but he changed his name to Flamingo, and we had the audacity to crown him king. King Flamingo, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Weber, and good evening to everybody who under the sound of my voice via Van Radio.
I forget when I was introducing you just now to say that fella have a lot of chat.
Well, I'm going to leave a little bit with you tonight.
You said them other fellas, you know, come with same song, etc., etc. But before we go into all that, Flamingo, it's very good to have you, and we wish you all the very best. We know you have some little challenges as well. This and That is in the studio. Astro is here and Naya is here as well. We'd like to just give you an opportunity to say whatever you want to say about Culturama, whatever. So just talk.
Okay. This and that, good night to you, man, and Astro and Naya.
Good night, Choco. Good night.
Good night, Flamingo. Good night, King.
And Mr. Fifield. But this and that.
Hey, Choco.
Let me ask you a question. Could you tell everyone the entire listening audience, the Caribbean and the whole, when you first see me on stage, what year it was?
1969.
Tell them again. Say it again.
1969.
I was there before anybody who's singing right now. Yes. Well, you heard that for yourself? Mr. Henry.
1969.
Yes?
Oh, okay. All right.
You hear it?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I must say, I had a long journey. And 1969 in the Paramount Cinema.
Yes.
And my old man went down on the Christina in 70. That was a Salome. 71, we still had a little bit of the blues hangover. But Limburg then win, and in 72 I come out to challenge him. He win again. He's the first guy in the National Carnival that get 2 back-to-back king. First guy is St. Nevis. Entertainer win 1 in singles, but Limburg win 2 back-to-back. And in 1972 I started my career fully. I did a thing in 1969, but in 72 I went after Limburg, and I didn't win him, but I come second runner-up. And Zero was first runner-up. We had a guy in the competition by the name of Meredith Hendrickson, Sabadullah, who I think was a fine Calypsonian then. But you know, the idea of, we had some judges that really got the bias, and they scored Sabadullah not out of 200.
So
and when he got that, that is what sent him to be a Christian one time. Knock him out one time. And we keep in touch all the time, and we keep talking about it. And he said, "Boy, Flamingo, you know, that is the thing that put me on the other side." But I think he could have played. I tell you, he could have played, but he was good enough, and the judges, I want to tell you what I think about them. To get a man not out of 200 is not an easy thing, you know. And then I continue on, and in 1973, 74, when the Culturama started, I had my songs. I already prepared for the Christmas festival. But in 1974, we had a march from by the base to the government house, the NRP, and a secession march, really. And fortunately, myself, Zumbai, and Zero, Zumbai come king 74, Zero come first run up, and I come second up. And it was a mystery. All of us sing about the secession move, what was happening then and still happening now. So our song was relevant then and it's still relevant today. And a whole other history after that. I placed first run up a number of times. I come king 3 times, but I come king twice for the Culturama, and the turn of the century, I come king again. I must say good night to King Starshield, who, you know, is a very close friend of mine. We talk every day. When I say every day, we skip out a day in between, you know. And saying good night to Eli Matov in Orlando, who got his challenges, like me too. I got some challenges here. Saying good night to Ginger and Chaplet. This and that.
Yes, Shoko.
Did you remember that great song by Chaplet? We ain't got it on record, and we're going to summon Chaplet tonight to put it on record. One Generation Gone.
Yes, I remember that well.
Greatest song. I could tell you.
I remember that well.
I'm going to summon you. You got to get Chaplet to make that song. You got to put it on record. If you have got to put money together and get it on record. It's a classic. You remember that?
Of course, I remember well.
Well, boy. And he make a lot of songs, but he put that one on record. Yeah. And I would like the generation today to hear that song, really. One generation gone, another coming.
I remember the first year Chaplet sang, and Zumbai was going around the country telling everybody Chaplet is going to win that crown.
Of course.
And he didn't pass elimination. I thought they did him a bad that year because it was a real nice song. I thought he was sounding good.
This and that is something.
He didn't pass elimination. 3 years in a row, you know, Webo. 3 years in a row, the Chaplet didn't pass elimination, and he had 3 lovely songs.
We're getting some good history here.
3 lovely songs.
The competition used to be then.
Yeah.
But listen,
he was writing good songs then time, lyrically.
Yeah, he had 3 good songs.
I must tell a lot of people, I'm planning to sing New Vision Pride, which done in 1976. 3 different versions.
Yes.
We had 3 different versions, and IC's Soul Survivors play 1, IC's play 1, Tampi could tell you about that. And it's the best version, that first version. And we can't get to find the tapes, 1976. And all the songs playing on the radio from 76. We wish we could have got that tape.
You get burned down in ZIZ when ZIZ went down.
Forget. But I just thought of people like Bosco, Eston Tyson. He have every Calypso show that keep in Nevis from 1968. But he have a whole lot of tape. So you got the time to go through them. Come right up. Every Culturama. And I was trying to get him to bring out that song.
So let me ask this, because I just pick up some good history here. So Chaplet always have some great songs. And never pass elimination.
For the first 3 years he was. They did him a bad.
Walk with me. Sabadilla, he sang some great songs. And getting out of the 200. Walk with me. Walk with me. And then Jojo, right? Sing. And he get now too.
But this one that you ain't got now too?
Twice.
Oh, but hold on. So, do you get now too?
Twice.
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 Now I appreciate why you all just talk about them judges. How could you give a man not?
Exactly.
Let me tell you. This thing going on for a while. If you get Webo, I remember one night I walk on stage, and I ain't gonna call the name because this is a different time.
Yeah.
And when I walk on the stage, the judge shut on the paper and turn it back for the entire song. So I've been through the ropes.
Well, when I 1 year I was performing and one take up shift food from under the tree and start to eat while I was performing.
You know why this high and low throughout? One time, hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
One time, Ken Evelyn was in charge of the Calypso. And I was his second, because I didn't sing that year. And Bingy come out with Tam Bouncer. And I am the one who introduced, because of what I see happen to Sabadilla and others, I am the one who introduced the high and the low. Get my wife and my cousin and them to print the sheets. And I introduced this high and the low, try it out, because some judges real bad-minded. Yes. Give a man out of 10 judges. It's easy. And some judges so bad-minded, they give a man the full amount of count.
Well, I was about to say that
and
too.
I am the one who introduced the high and the low. I print up, my wife and others print up the sheets, take them and we carry them. And when around them, we pick up the sheets, carry them backstage. The second round, pick them up and carry them backstage. And from that, the high and the low keep going out. And I did it because of what I see happen to Calypsonians. I see judges was so bad. It happened to me. I remember Atnell and my friend Kenneth Selkridge, he's down in the Virgin Islands now. They backstage arguing for me to come king, and then tell him, boy, no, not tonight, not Flamingo. And then the boy walk off and come back. I said, but Flamingo, what do you do these people? You ain't gonna come kick tonight.
Okay, Astro, you wanted to mention something.
Yeah, I was about to say the high and low system, yes. I remember 1 year, a judge was so generous that one Calypsonian actually get 99 in the first round and 100 in the second round.
Yes, well, that is why we
have seen a lot of things that...
I have some bad for Sapudula, and he keeping me for a long time. And he said, anyhow I get a chance to be involved, I'm going to try it in. And I did try it in. And up to today, that's going the high and the low.
You know, you
I can't be high and low with 3.
The way,
5 or 7.
the way I look at it, though, a good could come out of something, because I got a few pastor friends,
Yeah.
and I'm going to give them that hint of how to get people saved. Because if you're saying that a man get not out of 200 and he said that's what make him become a Christian, maybe that's... Listen, we're going to keep moving on. Roger, you have anybody else out there? Let's do this in the meantime. Flamenco, you still there?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay. You can check out now. Say your final words.
Okay, well, I'm inviting everybody over to 869. 8 times we're going to 69. What a thing.
I figure you...
8 times we're going to do it. Another thing, let me send a message before I close off here. Bahura, we'd like you to sing that song, we have to pay people to keep the culture alive. It's a great song. I love it. This is the right time for me to sing it, because we got to be keeping and paying people to keep the culture, and that's why our culture gone way down. Look like we want the people in the country want us to get in our pocket and tell them, look, come out to keep your culture alive. And I have a song that I'm going to do over there, which I done way back in 76 to neglected culture. It's so much matches the same song by Bahola and Chevy teach culture in the schools and what's that. So I'm saying good night to everybody, and I'm telling each and everyone under the sound of my voice to come on out to 869 on Friday night. And wherever I understand you are making some preparation there for me.
Yes.
Well, I'll be grateful for that. Without that preparation, I can't do anything.
We're gonna make sure the people, get a good show. Like, it's one time,
And I'm saying good night to Chappie and Ginger. Chappie, please do One Generation gone for whole and Nevis. Let them understand where we were coming from years ago. And all the best to everybody. And Culturama 50. Why I'm still alive. I was here before Culturama, and I do hope that I see and finish Culturama. So that I could tap myself on the back, say, why I passed the 50. By now I'm going to be here for the next 50.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, but who knows?
Next 50. Nearly make me 120.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Steve Reed. See you Friday.
Okay, my friend. God bless.
Yes, all right.
Okay, buddy.
This is the Vision Pride. This is the Vision Pride.
With all the power from the tower, this is the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean, VON Radio, from the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Builder's Paradise is offering a large variety of floor and wall tiles at very competitive prices. Builder's Paradise has over 2 million pieces in stock, lots of different styles to choose from. Whether you're renovating or tiling a new house, Builder's Paradise.
Trouble in the band, man. Empty trouble. Jam bouncer, I'm to take over the jam session. Manners and behavior. I want to have a good jam session. Culture 50, I plan to have fun. So when I join in the action, all the wood boys better clear the tongue. Understand? I don't want no confusion. And if you think I'm joking, or I'm just playing games, when you feel the whole town shaking, you will think I gone insane. I'll be on the main, with a man sharing licks like rain. Yes, I love me jam bouncer. Angrier than any tiger, he's a mean fella. Try not to get in his way, he'll be spitting fire. My main intention is to control the jamming empire. So when the band they just break away, I don't want no misbehavior. Cause me jam bouncer, big bout, yeah. He control the whole area. Want some manners and discipline in the jam session. No fighting, no warring, no misbehavior. I warning all you policemen who like to stop the jam session. When you see he's on the rampage, try not to come around. He's like a demon, and he's better than King Kong. So say nothing to them bandmen. we winding down the place. Don't show no two-face, or you'll get size 20 in your face. You'll clash with me jam bouncer. Angrier than any tiger, he's a mean fella. Try not to get in his way, he'll be spitting fire. My main intention is to control the jamming empire. So when the band play, just break away. I don't want no misbehavior. Cause me jam bouncer, big bout ya. He control the whole area. Trouble, plenty trouble. No misbehaving in the band. Stamping the power and authority. Man and woman must respect me when I invade the city. And women fit as a fiddle for Culturama 50. Got to be fit, no weak link. Move out of the way. I'm building up me body for Culturama 50. For the occasion, having me fun. In country or town, whether rain or sun, no woman won't tackle me and say I ain't ready. Let me tell you, friend, I'm climbing up for them. Each and every fet, I jam in till I wet. No, I ain't missing no kind of action. Must be the last man to leave each function. Yes, I love the energy to go with anybody in the dance hall or in the party. Whether they big or small, don't care if they shout out all from Juve morning till last lap jamming. Just like the Energizer Bunny, the stamina is in me body. Could be jamming from the countries non-stop till I reach the city and keep on going and going. Yes, I will keep on going and going. And when you think I'm falling, I'm still going. King Dingy down on you once again.
I like to say it this way.
Fiddle for Culturama.
His mother christened him Carlisle Pemberton, changed his name to Bingy, and we had the audacity to crown him king. King Bingy, good evening.
Good evening, Webo, and good evening to everybody who is listening to the Eastern Caribbean #1 powerhouse. Good evening to Naya, and good evening to Astro here in the studio.
This thing is streaming live, and
Yes.
I always wanted it to be. Kid, you got so much chat. And when I play the song, I said, you hear the fella, look at him. Look, just watch him.
I look small. I'm small. Webo, excuse me, it's Papa Wheeler. I didn't realize that Astro left. It's Papa Wheeler.
You look small, but listen this again.
Small but dangerous.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Sing, Bingy.
The energy to go with anybody in the dance hall or in the party. Whether they're big or small, don't care if they shout out all from Juve morning till last lap jamming. Just like the Energizer Bunny, the stamina is in me body. Could be jumping from the countries non-stop till I reach the city and keep on going and going. Yes, I will keep on going and going. And when you think I'm falling, I'm still going. Fit like a fiddle.
Yeah, leave them.
Fit as a fiddle. No weak link.
Weak link, gotta step aside. Got to be fit.
That's why you say Astro gone?
Yeah.
you fellas got chat. Sing, let them hear. I just want them to see what's going to happen Friday night. Sing.
Fit as a fiddle, I'll be must last long like the bunny. Yes, I have the zest. I don't need no rest. All who want to test, you know my address. All cylinders firing, I ain't holding back a thing. When I on the go, to stop them tell me so. It's
last I come to last, and to me mass of class. Oh no, me body could never run down. I charging it after every function. Yes, I love the energy to go with anybody in the dance hall or in the party. Whether the big or small, no care if they short or tall, from Juve morning till last lap jamming. Just like the Energizer Bunny, the stamina is in me body. Could be jamming from the countries non-stop till I reach the city and keep on going and going. Yes, I will keep on going and going. And when you think I'm falling, I'm still going. Yes, you got to keep on going and going. And when you think I'm falling, I'm still going. Yes, you got to keep on going.
That's what we do around here, Ken.
Fit as a fiddle.
When the thing we stop in, we're still going.
It's still going. We're still going.
Tell us you're going to do that one Friday night.
I could do it a cappella.
Oh,
But I have two other monster which I think is going to really upset and turn up the crowd. Get them out of the seat, get them on the feet.
Tell them, what you say you're going to make them do, because walk with me. Chevy, you know Chevy?
Oh, yeah, of course I know.
He's from the Bronx City.
From the Bronx,
in
yeah.
Brown Hill.
I used to come in town to watch Chevy, do his thing with those guys.
Yeah, but Chevy said that when he sang, the ladies gonna cry. You believe?
Yeah. Chevy got the power.
He got the power.
Yeah. Chevy is a extra heavyweight.
Yeah. So you believe him?
Of course, he could bring out that from the ladies.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I just got to let you know this, and I don't believe him.
Oh well.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? You say you got two powerhouse. You're gonna jam.
Yeah, boy, I'm gonna turn up the crowd. I'm gonna get them on their feet, jumping and waving and bouncing. I definitely gonna take them out of the chair.
How you feel about the show?
I think it's a fantastic just to be putting on a show like this, because you get all the guys, some of the guys from the past, and some of the guys from the not too distant past, all together on one stage. I'm looking forward definitely to it. I think it's going to be a very good show. And I'm inviting the whole of Nevis to come on out at 869. 869, the 26th, which is Friday coming. It's going to be a mash down at 869. I come definitely. I going to turn up the code up there that night, Webo.
And Brown Hill fellas got chat,
Oh, yeah.
They go back it?
We are always back with chat, Webo. Definitely.
I noticed something, though. I think we did something, and that's how creative the Calypsonians are. Because Sean at 869.
869.
But that's the confusion that comes in now.
869, not 869.
He has to change the name. Yeah. But he says he like it.
Okay.
And that's what Calypsonians do.
Yes.
They lead.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
because the fellow said, no, not 869. Not 869.
869.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, and, one of the things that you find the other Calypsonians have been saying is the opportunity to sing on stage with. What do you think about that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've never sung with Chevy. I've never sung with Zumbai. And Webo, I saw Zumbai at the rehearsals. Zumbai still got it.
But this is what I'm saying.
I mean, I was so surprised when I see Zumbai's voice, like he get better with age.
Mm-hmm.
And the man have everything locked down.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing Zumbai perform this Friday night.
Yeah.
I mean,
a lady called in and said that they don't know. They because 869 is 869. You fellas are. This thing going on me too.
Yeah.
Even at my age.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lady called in and said she got to see Zumbai.
But definitely.
But because and he's so small.
But the man got a big voice.
This is what I'm saying.
Got a big voice.
A lady called in when he was on the air, Bingy, and he says, Zumbai, you sound like you're 16.
I tell you.
He's so happy. I said, you know what I told him? Don't start to behave like you're 16 now,
Zumbai really got the touch still, I tell you, man. I was impressed with Zumbai at the band house. And Chevy, Chevy is an old veteran. All back in the day when Chevy had those big hits, I used to, emulate Chevy and sing a lot of his songs and saying, boy, one day, someday, I could probably sing something like that.
Yeah. And sometimes when I do his songs, people would ask me, who is that guy? I mean, and this and that and Astro were here earlier. And one of the things with your music, the whole bunch of you, is how the younger people, and by the way, I'm learning a lot of young folks are going to come to the show as well.
Definitely.
And what they're learning is on the road to 50.
Yes.
The music and the productivity that you all did.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I don't know if you can create any stir, but the fact that we're jamming a lot of these things now, the new Calypso is getting drowned. But that is good because it's on the road to 50.
Good, but you know, when the heavyweights come around, I mean, we're gonna be up in the spotlight for a bit, but you know, it's just for a while. They get back their time. They get back their time.
Yeah. I want to, before you go, and I want to make sure that you fellas go and get something to eat. Now, in the meantime, what do you think?
Rebel, it's a big thing happening here in Nevis. The summit here at Vaughan Radio, combination with Vaughan Radio and Reliable Motors, it's a great gesture again, bringing the people over. With the decoration we have outside, it reflects a time of the past. And so Culturama 50, it's on the way, and it's going to be one hell of a something. The show on the 26th, whether I can't imagine what's going to happen on that show, because everyone have a lot of chat about it. And but I must say thanks for having me tonight, and because I've been cited by so many great individuals. I mean, kings and cornerstone of Nevis culture, cornerstone of Nevis Calypso. I feel quite elevated being around here, and then I got a feeling like I'm just like a little chihuahua, you know, I mean, wrapping around their feet, because these guys are superstars, you know. I mean, I listen to Bingy here, I mean, and when he sings, he sounds even much better than when he was, I mean, much younger. And so it's going to be one big event, you know. It might be the biggest thing for Culturama 50 up there at 869.
Definitely.
And so it's on the way, Rebel, and it's seriously consuming, to be quite honest. I mean, with Vaughan Radio, the powerhouse of the Caribbean, carrying the weight, as it did for the last generation, 30-something years. And so many Nevisians have returned. I've watched the streets of Charlestown today, and I say, well, it's seriously happening. And so it's an exciting time here on Island, and I'm looking forward myself, even though sometimes I'm quite reserved. I'm looking forward to just let go a little bit more.
There you go. I'm Bingy. I got Wheeler standing by, but I can't let you go until you sing a couple lines of this one for me. I really like this one.
Pregnant with history and natural beauty. On the retina, Nevis, you are so easy. So rich in culture, people Talawa makes me proud of her. Only 36 square miles is pearl in the Caribbean. My sweet Wally, I love since I was a child. Your trials you face with fortitude and grace. On this earth there's no better place. Lovely queen of the Caribbean. Oh, Nevis, my home. Have your share of sorrows and pain, but with God you are not alone. Disagreements, yes, but there's no unrest. You are still the best. Yes, this lovely piece of heaven binds deep within my soul. Must be a version of Eden, created from a special mold. North, south, east, and west. Compared to the rest, you are still the best. Yes, like a diamond that is so rare. Unique hospitality that you share. Welcoming people from everywhere. Captivate with your tranquil atmosphere. Though we have some social issues to address, Nevis, you are still the best. Yes!
Naya, the boy good.
Where you gone, Bingy? Where you gone? You gotta stay in the, where you gone? You gotta stay in the competition.
Boy, see you Friday night, Bingy.
Oh, I'm gonna turn it up, Webber. I'm gonna turn it up.
Go get some.
Yes.
Go get some to eat on the outside. They got big drum and string band music out there.
All right, definitely. I'm gonna take part on it.
Yeah, all right.
Good night.
You have been abused, some even refused. Cause of politics, they just won't give you your dues. Yet still they pretend that they are your friend to subjugate you to them. In God you have favor, He won't let you suffer. It is not by man's will that you prosper, but by the Master's hand. They better understand, weapons formed against you won't stand. Lovely Queen of the Caribbean, oh Nevis, my home. Have your share of sorrows and pain, but with God you are not alone. Disagreements, yes, but there's no unrest. You are still the best. Yes, this lovely piece of heaven binds deep within my soul. Must be a version of Eden, created from a special mold. North, south, east, and west. Compared to the rest, you are still the best. Yes, like a diamond that is so rare. Unique hospitality that you share. Welcoming people from everywhere. Captivate with your tranquil atmosphere. Though we have our social issues to address, Nevis, you are still the best. Yes.
All who like melee. All who like melee. They call him the greatest Caribbean philosopher. Listen this.
Boy, Granny tell me I am a division. And I'm checked from a fan. I am a patriot. I'll die for my native land. I'm not a legislator. I'm no parliamentarian. But it is my right to listen as a division. I hear that the IMF is monitoring these lands. They say this country too small to host so much billions. I am found in the box of cops. Plenty they take off their list. In my 90 years, I never hear so much of business. You can top your granny from listen. You can top your granny from here. Cause most of the things I hear in the side that God look them things in fear. I hear in performance matter. I hear people matter more. But the fact that it matter, it was a matter before. Yes.
The fact of the matter, it was a matter before. Wheeler, what that mean? But the fact of the matter, it was a matter
before.
Okay, let me listen a little more.
Boy, you know I don't see too well, but I got me good hearing still. Across the loudest room.
Sing Wheeler because we just letting them know where to get in Friday, you know. Do a little line, go ahead.
Free to call the wrong, but it was from the bomb of the Jeep. Shouted, here come the real thief. hear that the IMF
is monitoring these lands.
it said it's country to fall to ultimate millions. I hear foul in the box of cocks, and the name they take off the list. In my 90 years, I never hear so much of it is. You can't stop
You got me from listening.
You can't stop you got me from here. Cause most of the things I hear it in the sight of God look at things in fear. I hear it performance matter. I hear
people matter more.
but the fact that it matter, it was a matter before, yes. Yes.
Wheeler.
Yes. Right.
Just give us an idea of what you're going to do Friday night.
What I'm going to do. Tell you the truth, I'm going to be spontaneous.
You're going to be spontaneous, so they can.
Expect anything.
Who knows? Expect anything. I can tell you. Wheeler, it's good to have you. Good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Herbert. It's nice being here too.
And like I said, I don't want to hear too much from you tonight, but I just want to let them know that you're here and that you will be there. So let them know that.
I am here and I will be there. Expect me on what did you 26 Friday night.
26 Friday night.
Yes, I.
So
you can expect a good show.
A good show. From the Papa.
From the Papa.
Okay, let's do the last verse because I got Jojo standing by.
Here we gonna miss, and the doctor hug up and kiss. It's working, the doctor say, Nevis people, here people ray. I hear that the green got red, plenty don't like the blend. Paris say that the CCM is the only party we got to have. I hear that the IMF is monitoring these lands. They say this country too small to host a much millions. I hear foul in the box of cocks, plenty of the less. In my 90 years, I never hear so much of this. You can't stop your granny from listen. You can't stop your granny from here. Cause most of the things I hear in the sight, God look at things in fear. I hear in performance matter. I hear people matter more. But the fact that it matter, it was a matter before. Thank you.
Wheeler, the fact of the matter, you'll get that Friday, but you'll get more.
You see.
That's the idea. Wheeler. Okay, go outside, make sure that you get something to eat.
Yes.
There's another fella I have here. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Wheeler.
The judging for culture 89 was really prompt. Before I start to sing, I don't get my result. This particular judge, he really was Stan Hussein. Still he asked me to take part in this competition again. I full of fear, the whole of me trembling. But my fans them say, Jojo, keep on singing. Because we don't get the read of him, the series judge is judging. I say we don't get the read of him, the series judge is judging. And he get away, Isaac, you get away. Giving me shot a shock when I sing the visionless party. I say he get away, Isaac, you get away. Do in your wicked act and put down not for me. How I do? He do in his wicked act and put down not for me. Oi.
Jojo, good evening.
Yes, good evening, Webo. And the listening pleasure out there. Uncle Joe is here, old soldier.
Oh, Uncle Joe. Well, we're going to get idea from you what's happening with the show. But this last part here, you really got not?
Yes.
Zero?
Yeah, he showed me. Right? He showed me. Okay, this young guy was a wheeler, right?
Yes.
We was up there and he come up and said, you and Wheeler gonna get now tonight, me and get all them Brown Hills boys do. You know? So me, you know, I don't believe.
Yeah.
Then after the result come, you know.
He put down that for you.
Yeah, so he made me more popular. Then I went back and make a calypso.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he put down not for you and not for Wheeler?
Yeah, he said that we making finals every time and that not impressive, you know.
So Naya, you see what them fellas saying was true?
It was true, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, not.
Yeah.
So you.
He showed me the paper now. Not, yeah. So.
I mean, going on stage was a waste of time then, in a sense. You get not.
Yeah, he's the same way playing. Them Brown boys gonna get that do, like them young guys get that do.
Well, I guess it's culture thing, you know, Webo. I mean, the judges become part of this culture journey, it seems like, because, you know, we've been hearing tonight that a few people was getting out throughout the 50 years.
Yeah, yes.
So that does it feel like? Okay, well, let's give another listen.
Two partners was playing Christian people just the other day, done something terrible. So the school children say they got a 11-year child. Now to be a mother, now the two of them arguing who gonna be the child father. But look at the face, so guilty in the public, trying a thing, finding the magistrate fish. And then they hustle the child away, a lot of money they pay. I say they hustle the child away, a lot of money they pay. And they get away, Joanne has to get away. And constables are bad delivery. I say they get away, Joanne has to get away. They better go back to church or on their knees and pray. And what you say? They better go back to church or on their knees and pray. Oi.
So Jojo, that story about the knot, that was true?
Yeah.
And the story too?
Yes, okay.
Me don't want to hear nothing else about it. Let's keep going.
The 19th September 89 was my biggest shock. I get piece me nose bite out and to stop right in me back. Because I tell Marcella, I ain't got no...
Hello. Just to give people an idea of how you'll be performing in the show. You just heard Bingy. So sing.
Trust to trust her. Now this crazy woman,
she almost commit a murder. God was on my side. The night when this woman attacked me, I went to the hospital. They sent me sinkers immediately. And now this woman confront me, begging me please forgive she. I said the woman confront me, begging me please forgive she. And she get away. I said let you get away. This mischievous woman, she nearly killed me.
I say she get away.
Marcella, you get away. I give thanks to the Almighty for being alive today.
What you say?
I give thanks to the Almighty for being alive today. Wait, you don't
Tell me something. What you saying in this song? Melissa, you get away?
Huh? No, Marcella.
Oh, really? That's true too? That's true?
Yeah.
Are you get in trouble?
Them policemen better take it easy with civilians. From since they start with a gun, they acting like they in Western. Them a shoot to kill, taking young people life for nothing. Got families up and down in this country mourning. But I got names too numerous to mention, but I tell my fans, continue use my slogan. Tell Tad and Jones the party done, no more duty-free concession. Tell Tad and Jones the party done, no more duty-free concession. And they get away, Tad and Jones they get away. They send one to public works and one to agriculture. I say they get away, Tad and Jones they get away. When them boys on the attack, little David a play harp. And what you say? When them boys on the attack, little David play in his harp. Boy, boy, thank you. Boy, die.
John, answer the phone, man. This is Juve. Walk with Chibika too. You know, this is a drama. I get the urge for this Culturama. My sweetheart encouraged me. He said, let's go to the long jump partner. We're in the country. At my age, first race to start, I had a little doubt. The bandman said, give me. The slogan you're talking about, the ball in one cylinder. What you say? One cylinder. Again. One cylinder. They call me the long jump master. One cylinder. Won't push it back, but they love the pressure. One cylinder. Enjoy the super drama. One cylinder. That's why I am the long jump master.
Jojo, I gotta tell you, I know some ladies who like this song. Never mind is one. Jojo, good night again.
Yes, good night.
Let us know what's happening, what you promised the people Friday night.
Well, Friday night, come out from where you are, because where I'm be at is 869, but I'm 69, so I'm going to make it better.
Listen, I'm going on now. This thing is big. So you with this? Where you say you're gonna be?
I'm 69. I'm going 869. So you're gonna be a double.
You're going with 869. I think 869 win hands down.
Right.
Sean, change the name. No more 869.
What you say? One cylinder. Again. One cylinder. They call me the long jump master. One cylinder. Won't push it back, but they love the pressure. One cylinder. Enjoy the super drama. One cylinder. That's why I am the long jump master.
Okay, so Jojo, we want to go outside and get something to eat, string band and big drum music out there, but invite the people to the show again.
Yes, one and all, come on out. Jojo would be here. Jojo, Chevy, and the old Hefaturos, you know, and we're going to give you something nice for 50. Culturama 50. Serious. Come on out, don't afraid.
Although everything is in one cylinder, right?
One cylinder.
So that's Jojo, live and in living color. He'll be at the show. Jojo, we see you on Friday.
Of course, sir.
That's why I am the long jump master.
Keep it sweet. Keep listening to Vaughn.
I just want to let the folks know, right now, you're on the road, drive carefully. Drive over to the Powerhouse parking lot where the Culturama Summit is in full action. I'm going to talk to the premier, see him out there a minute ago. So I'll talk to him, ask him how he liking it, you know what I'm saying? But before we do all that, the major support for the Culturama Summit that's happening right now, Reliable Motors Limited. Carl, good evening.
Good evening, Webo, and good evening to all listening to the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean at this moment.
You put the support in. You are here this evening. What are you liking what you see?
Webo, I'm loving what I'm seeing. From since last year when you said to me, we need to do something big, I said to you, don't worry. Tonight, I'm seeing the evidence. I'm seeing the results of a good partnership. Okay? And I'm so happy to see that Culturama is in Bat Village. Over Bat people come over. We have Culturama over here. Culturama is in Bat Village.
Okay, so once the sponsors are pleased, we're pleased. Okay? So thank you very much. See you Friday night.
Friday night? If providing Culturama is in Bat Village, you're going to see me.
See you Friday night.
Culturama in Bat all the time.
Okay, if Sugar, George your name again, once in India. See you.
All right.
Give me more, and give me the soca. Give me the soca, and give me the rockers. Give me the rockers. Give me more.
I'm not kidding. Every time I play the song, the telephone keeps ringing. Only ladies calling. Can't get no words out. Kids they're crying. This is Chevy from the Bronx City in Brown Hill, beautiful Queen City. His mother christened him Eugene Shivata, calls himself Chevy, and we had the audacity to put a crown on his head when he sang Rastaman Jam. Chevy, good evening.
Hey, good evening, Webo. It's nice to be here, man. Again, you know. It's, outside is it's vibrating outside, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah.
Any ladies out there?
Yeah, man.
Is it crying?
Ladies, man. And, you know, I most of them, they probably have Nevis suits, but they, you know, they're not from here. But they're enjoying themselves.
They're enjoying themselves.
They're enjoying the food, the free food, the drinks.
Let me see. Jarvis, you out there?
Right here, sir.
Oh,
Right there, Mr.
okay.
Herbert.
Let me get some of the music from out there.
No problem.
Yeah. He's no stranger to this place. As a matter of fact, he's one of the giants who helped build the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean. His own slogan is, the only, say it for me, Premier.
Eastern Caribbean's only powerhouse.
You see what I'm saying? We're so honored to have the Premier with us here this evening. I gotta let you know, I got a list. When we're doing things, they give us any trouble, I don't go right away. I wait until we seem like we can climb the hill, and I call up the Premier. Yeah, I call up the Premier. Premier, it's always good to have you. Tell us if you like the little something we have here.
Man, I don't like it. I love it.
Oh, okay.
I think what we're seeing is absolutely phenomenal. The summit has gone very well. People are enjoying what's on the air, but I'll tell you, outside, the masquerades are there, the big drum is there, the string band is there. It's really a cultural extravaganza outside. I've had some of the goat water. I hear there's some cook-up and some other local foods. I'm going to go back and take a second pass. But I believe if people out there listening, they need to come on over. It's a grand time. And we're about just sitting outside. I was saying to Naya a little earlier that I see all the legends passing through. I mean, the legends of Calypso have come through. It shows, I believe, how important Von Radio is as an institution. People know that this powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean has always been there as a fulcrum around which Culturama rotates. And so you have always been there, especially in terms of Calypso. I know there's a big show coming up on Friday at 869, where all the legends are going to be there. 869. That is the big...
One more time. Where?
869.
Chevy, could you correct the Premier?
Yep, 869.
Okay, well, go ahead, sir.
So that is happening right in the heart of Gingerland. And it's this Friday, and I really and truly I'm looking forward to that show a lot, because to hear people like Zumbai and Chevy and the greats, really, the greats of Culturama, the greats of Calypso, to be there. I saw King this and that was here earlier, King Bingi, King Astro. You know, a lot of the legends have been here, and I think that this is a wonderful opportunity to showcase the best of Nevis. The best of Nevis culture, the best of Nevis Kaiso.
And you know, Premier, I was saying earlier, what is very important with this for me is how fortunate we are, by the grace of God only, that after 50 years, we have so many of those guys who are in at least good health and are able to participate. And you know, we got the patron for Culturama 50, Miko, and Chaplet, who couldn't make it, but he, spoke with us and so.
Well, I'm hearing Miko say that he'll be on stage.
Yes.
So that is going to be interesting, and I feel that all the Calypsonians have done their part. They have had their hits. Some have been crowned, some have not been crowned, but whether you're crowned or not, they have made their contribution. And what I like about this is really a celebration. This is a Nivision celebration. And as we have so many of our brothers and sisters who have come home, just tonight I met somebody from Leeds. Well, I think he would say he's from Butlers, but he lives in Leeds.
Right.
And then I met somebody who is from Gingerland but lives in St. Croix. And they're telling us that there are hundreds more to come. So this weekend, most of the people will be arriving. And so we anticipate that the island is going to be full. Our brothers and sisters from St. Kitts will be coming over. This is going to be massive. And I want our people to really appreciate the value of what we have here on this little island called Nevis.
The good part about it and the summit, tell us how peaceful the atmosphere, because one thing about me, I like police. So I invite everybody. But the signature thing is behave yourself.
Well, and I think that is expected. I believe that when we hear anything of Von Radio, we anticipate the quality of what it's going to be. I commented that I like the coconut boughs that have now the fencing and the bougainvillea. It really reminds us of where Culturama is coming from. And as I said earlier, it is important, Webber, that the people of Nevis pay homage to where we have come from, because only when we know where we've come from can we really appreciate where we now are and the progress that has been made to have brought us to this point. All of us are here and privileged at this point in our history to be the Premier of Nevis, but I stand on the shoulders of a lot of others who have gone before. The young Calypsonians now coming along, stand on the shoulders of Chevy and others who have gone before. And so I think that is very important that we pay homage, and I believe that is what struck me when I arrived here tonight. When I looked at the venue, I see how the venue was set up. I said, boy, you all have created the whole Culturama vibe and feel here. And I believe people are outside really enjoying themselves. So if you're there and you're listening, you're hearing me, we're going live, come on over to Von Radio. I think you'll have a wonderful time tonight.
Yeah, and even I'm also encouraging folks, even just to drive by and see how the folks here set up the place. And you know, Premier, we work with a small team, and I'd just like to thank them and congratulate them for putting in the work and you know, how the place came out.
Well, there's a man outside, you know, Todd Lesker said you took him out of retirement.
Yeah.
And put him to work. So he said that, you know, he's promising that the Legend show is going to be legendary.
Yeah.
So we are looking forward very much, and I think that these types of events really set the tone for Culturama. It's really about the culture. And as I said, from the way that the place is set up to the food that's on offer to the music, it's about culture and our Culturama. And so I really, really think that people should, as you said, take a pass and see for themselves.
Yeah, one of the things I wanted to say, I understand he's on the outside as well, and one of your guys, Premier, you know, Dr. Claude Nisbet.
Yes.
He was in charge of fixing up out there, and he said to me when he came, and he was surveying the place, the parking lot area and the road, and he said, well, you have to get this fixed. Who is in charge of roads? I said, Brand. He said, your duty is to get Mr. Brand to fix up this place. So I called Mr. Brand and I told him just like that.
Yes.
And to tell the truth, we're very pleased with how you know, we don't ask so much, but when you look and you see how Mr. Brand and his team at Public Works, what they did
right.
in terms of their part, and what we want to encourage our people to do, and that's what Culturama also is all about. It's how we can help one another,
sure.
do little things, and see what we come up with.
Well, that is in fact part of our culture. Looking out for each other has always been an Envision thing. When I was a youngster growing up, I used to tell people that I lived next door to a fisherman who was Luther Williams. On the other side was Christine Springate, who was a school teacher, and across the street was another fisherman, George Bartlett. And you never used to buy fish. Things just pass over the fence. That is how we live. So we always looked out for each other. And in a very real way, Nevis needs to get back some of that, where we look out for each other. You were your neighbor's keeper, and you know, your sister's helper. We looked out in a very real way for each other. And I think that, as you say, it's part of our culture. Culturama really seeks to celebrate the best in us. And so this is why I'm here tonight, whereby I needed to come personally to congratulate you and Von Radio, to congratulate all who have made this possible. I just saw Carl outside. He's saying he is the sponsor. So I wanted to big him up as well, Reliable Motors. But the truth is that you've brought together a number of individuals here who have come, who have been willing to give up their time. And I am so impressed with what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, and the opportunity to hear all this calypso, you know, from really throughout the 50 years. We've heard it all tonight. And I believe we're going to hear more on this big show on Friday.
Yeah, and not only that, we also encourage people. We put this early when we do the summit. What we normally do, just as about the Culturama official activities are ready to begin, we do the summit where everybody can come through, right? And we start getting things organized. But we got a lot of big shows coming up for the festivity. And most important, I heard you at your press conference, but you know, I think we want to also the people on the outside, let them know about the Pinnis Park, because that, you know, that wasn't the last time, and it's here for the 50th, and down there is like what Little Italy, or little,
some say Little Miami,
Little Miami or something. Yeah, no, I'm serious. It's
amazing.
Yeah,
I think it's really for our people to enjoy all that is on offer. And I'll tell you, as amazing as the Pinnis Park is, my favorite spot now is still the Bath Stream, because the work that has been done is phenomenal.
Mhm.
So I think our people will enjoy it. People here who live here, but also our brothers and sisters who have come home. They
Mhm.
definitely should enjoy all that is on offer. And I look forward to just mixing and mingling and being around. People are going to see a lot of Nevis Culturama, and it is my intention to be around Webo and to really, give all of us the opportunity to greet, to meet, to chat, to engage. That is also part of our culture. That is the Nevision way. And so I'm encouraging people to enjoy themselves, to come out in their numbers. But remember, please party responsibly. I say that because we've done a lot in terms of fixing roads on the island. The roads are nice and smooth now. And I don't want people to have the temptation to speed. So I'm encouraging people, please, whatever you do, be responsible. Let us make sure that we have an incident-free Culturama.
A fella tell me the other day, we were in a group in Charleston, and said, boy, you and Mark, let's talk something alike. The only difference is, Mark would say, I want you all to think responsibly and so on. And Weber would say, I behave yourself.
601 half.
This is what I'm saying. The second thing, Mr. Brantley, you know Chevy? Meaning you know where he's from and all that?
Chevy?
Yes.
Chevy's my family, so of course I know him.
Okay.
Know him very well.
Okay, but take it easy. I'll get into it. Okay. You know this?
Weber.
Hold it.
I used to drop him. No, I used to. When he go in school, I used to pick him up and drop him. I used to drop him to school.
Okay. You heard what he just said, Premier?
I heard him.
Okay, that's true?
I heard him. I don't know.
Okay. So, as you leave, Premier, this is Chevy going away in the background. Listen to this.
Them woman in this land for festival, they got a plan. They want to be high when them in the band. So they plan to jam with them Rasta man. Hey, they jamming in the band. Them Rasta man, they let go in the band.
All right, Premier, sing again, let me hear.
They whining in the band.
With them Rasta man. With them Rasta man.
Rasta man
in town.
Look out the way, clear out the way. The Rasta man come, Rasta man in town. Look out the way, clear out the way.
Now.
All right, Weber, I wonder if the Rasta man he's talking about is his brother Bashi.
No, see what happened? When he was here the other night, full disclosure, open confession is good for the soul.
Yes.
He sing for the Rasta man and them because he was jealous.
Oh, that's why he was
jealous? Second thing, hear me as you go. You said, he said he used to drop you here and there, and so you say you're not so sure about
that. Well, that was a long time ago.
A long time ago. So, he says on Friday night, he promises when he sings, ladies will cry. You believe him?
But what are you going to sing, Mario Dudu? Because if he sing Mario Dudu, I believe he going to cry.
I don't know. That's a mystery that we will find out on Friday night.
All right, Weber.
See you Friday night.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Gentlemen, bless up. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Chevy. Chevy.
Webo.
Yes. Say what you wanted to say now.
What I want to say is that you people come up to 869 on Friday night.
We'll see what's going on. We'll talking. 869 Friday night. Chevy's gonna be there with his big contingent.
Yes.
You know? They say you're walking with a
Jarvis.
Yes, sir, Mr. Herbert.
You got music on the outside?
The masquerade just took a break. The string band is about to.
Okay, the
strike
string
back.
band. Okay, I'm coming to you in just a second.
Yeah.
Chevy, going away in the background. The Honorable Spencer Brand. This is the Culturama Summit. If you're driving on the road, drive carefully. Drive over to the powerhouse of the Eastern Caribbean. We got some goodies here. All you got to do is behave yourself. See how the place is fixed up and all that. This is Culturama 50, the Honorable Spencer Brand. This is a different version of Thought That Get Results. Good evening.
Good evening, Webo, and a very pleasant good evening to Naya and to Chevy and to the many listeners. Webo, I want to say, first of all, congratulations to you. I want to say congratulations to you, Webo, because I know that whenever you put your hand to anything, it is normally something huge, something spectacular, and something wonderful. So I want to say congratulations to you. When I came in earlier, Webo, I noticed the trend of on the road to 50. I saw the coconut branches, the coconut palms adorn the fencing, and I smiled because it brought back to me memories of the 70s as a child, going there in the park and in the high school area where you squeeze through those coconut palms and you get well, now it's a free. I wasn't going to say that, but I thought, Webo, that the atmosphere on the outside is remarkable. I think that the summit, congratulations to you again, and I also want to say congratulations to your partner, Reliable Motors and Signs, for this wonderful collaboration. I thought that this is something
when you say you, let people understand the powerhouse team.
Yes,
okay.
Well, you leading the team.
Yeah, okay.
But I thought I would get that in and say congratulations to you, because I think that the atmosphere on the outside is remarkable, and I want to invite all Nevisians, whether they are just relaxing, they need to drive over here to Von Radio and really get a feel of the true Culturama vibes and the true Culturama spirit here on the road to Culturama 50.
I also... Yeah, go ahead, Brand. Go ahead.
Well, I want to say also that the big show that everyone is talking about at, what is it, 869 Naya?
Yes, 869.
Yeah, when you go, you must teach your premiere.
At 869, from the names that I'm hearing, Webo, I believe that is going to be an international show.
A big show.
To hear names like Zumbai and Bingi and Jojo and this and that, Hollywood, Astro, those are some big names in Calypso here on the island of Nevis. And I want to say to our people that from what I'm seeing and from what I'm hearing, that this show is only going to happen once. So you missed it, blame yourself. If you miss it, blame yourself. So I want to invite all of the Calypso lovers, even if you don't love Calypso, I believe that the atmosphere would be a wonderful one. You can go out and enjoy a wonderful evening of good Calypso. I was happy to hear that Flamingo is also entering this competition. I saw a missed call from him today. I have to call him back.
Not a competition.
But
Showdown.
Showdown. Flamingo, in my mind, one of the sweetest voices in Calypso here on the island of Nevis, and I mean no disrespect to anybody. I've always thought that his voice was one of the sweetest voice. There's always been that competition between him and Miko as to who was the. But I think, Webo, that from what I'm seeing on the outside, from what the necessary preparation and activity here on the island of Nevis, C50 in my mind is going to be a milestone event. It is going to be a landmark event here on the island of Nevis. I want to appeal to our people as well. And Webo, I think you said it earlier, to behave yourself. I want to say to our people, when you come to have good, clean fun and leave the badness outside.
Mr. Brown, when the premiere was passed through a little earlier, I was mentioning that also we, notwithstanding is what you're supposed to do, but in our culture, even when people do what they're supposed to do, we say, well, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So I think a big part of the aesthetics that I was giving the premier the joke that Dr. Claude Nisbet was in charge of outside, and when he looked at how the road was with all them, how it was, he says, this has to get a little fixing up. and then he says, well, who is in charge of roads and walks? I said, Mr. Brand. He said, well, tell Mr. Brand that he has to fix up here. And
and you did tell me.
I told you just like that. And I know that you had your your issues with the grandchild, and we're with you with that. We feel the pain and so on. And I really didn't. I said, Mr. Brand is, let's say, a little under the weather. But when I saw the fellas come over, the public works guy, and they did much better than we asked for. Yeah. They did a great job, and that is a part of what gave out there the lift. And so we appreciate it. And I keep remembering when you said, right here and let's talk, one time when you were running and you said, give me the first and I'll earn the second.
Yes.
So, thanks again, Mr. Brand, the whole staff appreciate it. And the good thing about your input, you're going to last till after tonight.
You're welcome, Webo.
When you meet with your peers or the guys at Public Works, tell them we really appreciate it.
Yes.
And tell all of them to come. I hope they're out there.
Well, I hope they come.
Yeah.
I know that for the last few weeks they've been trying to do quite a bit of work to try and ensure that they fulfill the demands of the Public Works. I want to use this rostrum and say how proud I am of them. They normally fly under the radar doing a lot of things, and I think that we get calls left, right, and center, and we try as much as possible to be as accommodative as we can. So I want to thank them. I want to thank you, Weber, for the request, and we were able to deliver in the time that we were asked to deliver.
Okay, so fellas, Brand, you can go back outside because that's the idea to.
But I just wanted to ask
yes.
one question, because a few Calypsonians came in here and said that they got naught on their score sheet from judges during leading up to this event, 12 to 50 years, and you were a judge once upon a time.
Naya, I look at that as being disrespectful, to be honest. For someone to get 0, it means that they did not appear on stage.
That's so true.
That is my. You can't give someone 0 and not. Once they appear on the stage, there must be something in the criteria for them to get some kind of mark. So I look at giving someone 0 as being disrespectful, and I hold no water in my mouth for saying that. I have had the privilege of judging some very some of Nevis's top Calypsonian. Tense competition, tight round, and you can't. There's no way that someone appear on stage and you can give them that. That for me was, anyway, I leave it as being disrespectful.
Okay, I just wanted to hear your part.
No, you can't. You can't do that. You really can't do that.
Well, remember also they sing it in a song, and all the songs are not true. But only that Jojo was here, he was singing a song, and he said, "Marcella, get away." Asked him if his trees are here. Brand,
I thought it was him who got away.
I don't know. we will find out Friday night, because he said he can tell us more. Brand, thank you very much.
All right, thanks so much.
Something about the old and calypso music. I like it. Maybe it's the Congo beating to the tempo. Something about the old and calypso music. Calypso no like swallow. I was Sparrow and Miko. Kitchen and Ginger and Explainer.
There's something about the old time calypso music. And that is what have the place buzzing like this. King Hollywood, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Weber.
It's so good to have you.
Yeah, but been a while for real.
Yeah, and but that's all right because it's not always easy to get a king.
That's so true.
Yeah, you got king, you got to make all kind of appointment, you got all kind of connections and so. So it's good to have you here, Hollywood.
Thank you, man, and congratulations as well.
Right now, you got a time to talk, so talk. So what do you want to say? You want to how you like the outside? What you gonna do for the show? Whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
How's Culturama?
Nice. Coming to as a park up, as a matter of fact, I was trying to find a place to park. I never seen over here so festive. I never seen this area of Von Radio so festive. So whatever it is, this tonight is very special. I didn't do much research on it, but I'm very impressed to see how festive it look. What really jumped out to me is the coconut branches. It reminds me of how it used to be long ago when we used to do Dolly House and all those kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ!
So
you fellas are something else. But
no,
that's why I tell people must listen to the summit, Dolly House and all.
And then I see the masqueraders. They're taking a break and so forth and all sweaty and things. So I said because I came late here, and so I missed the masqueraders doing the thing. I haven't gone to the bar, I haven't gone to the food areas yet, but I've seen a lot of people outside, and as I say, it's a festive atmosphere outside there in front of Von Radio, and it's good to be here.
And it's cool and nice, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what we try to encourage folks. You come, enjoy yourself, meet and greet people, and have a good time, and then you go back home, right?
That's so true.
We always, anytime we're having some, we invite people and we say, just behave yourself.
Behave yourself.
Yeah, okay.
But for the Calypso wise, this year, defending, the tune them, Happy Dance and Nevis, I Miss You. Happy Dance is basically we're gonna dance. We're gonna do a dance for all the people, past, present, all who contributed to Culturama. We're doing a dance to show appreciation for all those who make Culturama 50 years. And then Nevis, I Miss You is basically talking about how Nevis used to be, how people used to be friendly, caring, and all those kind of stuff. And so those are the two materials that I have to defend this year.
You two-peat, you gonna three-peat?
Well, I can't three-peat because Astro won in 2022, and I came king last year. So
okay.
Yeah, so a three-peat will have to be for next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you this, because we're running out of time now for this segment. I want to go on the outside. You're on the show on Friday night.
Of course.
Okay. Tell the folks what to expect.
Well, to be a part of the legend Calypsonian, it's truly an honor because I'm the youngest out of all of them, and to be considered a legend like them, Naya, trust me, it's priceless. It's priceless to be among those guys, Flamingo and King Miko and Bingy and all those guys. So Friday night gonna be beautiful. The band rehearsal being wonderful. So I'm looking forward for Friday night up there at the 869 in my hometown, because that's the same area that I actually grew up, down Matchman Road, Simmons' area, and so it's good to be home. So I'm looking forward for that, and I'm inviting everybody. Honorable Spencer Brand did mention it. If you miss this, you're missing something, because this is something that will not occur again. And so you definitely have to be there. The legend Calypsonians, Jojo, Astro, Bingy, Chevy, and the list goes on and on. I'm sure many people would have heard the names earlier tonight. But I can tell you, take it from me, be there. Trust me, be there. It's gonna be great. A night of laughter, a night of dancing, a night of fun. Yeah.
That's the reigning king. Hollywood, go outside, get something to eat and drink.
I will.
Okay.
Elect the leaders to follow suit.
Jarvis. Jarvis, are you hearing me?
Hearing you loud and clear, sir.
You got any music on the outside?
Sure, I got the string band here playing right now.
Oh, they're playing, and you can, talk to some folks. Let's get some string band music and talk to some folks as well.
Yes. Would you just tell the public who you are?
I'm Marlena.
And how are you enjoying the summit so far?
This is my first time for the summit.
Okay, that's good. How is the scenery for you? How is the band? How is everything for you? How are you feeling so far?
I'm good.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm mastering.
Okay.
I'm from here.
Okay, returning national?
Yes.
Okay, where are you returning from?
St. Thomas.
Okay. And what would you like to tell the folks out there listening to you via the radio and the internet?
Everyone should come and enjoy the festival here. Culturama. It's good. It's great.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to say good evening to this gentleman right here and these ladies. And good evening to you, sir. Could you just tell the public who you are?
I'm Emerson Morton from Gingerland, living in St. Croix.
Yes. Yes. And how are you enjoying the summit so far?
Wonderful.
And basically, sorry.
I couldn't be in Nevis and miss the sun out. Even though when we left home it was raining, there's somewhere really got shelter. So I'm enjoying it.
So in other words, you made it your business to be here tonight.
Exactly. Don't want to go back down and somebody asked me how was the summit. And I said, I was listening to it on the radio. But I said, I think I listen if I want to do that. But I'm enjoying it.
But that's seeing is believing, you know.
Exactly. That is true.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to go to... I'm sorry? He said it for you? But you see, things are not complete if the other half don't join in. So...
Feeling very, very, very happy. I'm enjoying myself. And my name is Edna. I'm living in St. Croix. I love it.
Thank you very much, and we really hope that you guys enjoy your stay while you're here, you know, and yes.
We're enjoying it. We hope it's running into you again before we leave.
Okay. I'll be here, man. I'll be here. Yes. I'm sorry?
Join the string band and the masquerade.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. And there you have... Oh, I'm sorry. You're about to say something.
Mr. Brown.
Oh, yes. And we'll catch up too. Yes. Yes, and I'm going to interact with my fellow, if I can say, villager. Yes, I can say villager. I live in Hamilton. This lovely lady lives just down the road from me. And good evening to you. Could you just tell say hi to the public? You know? at least just say the word hi.
Hi.
At least I got one word. Yes. And there you have it, folks. It's all about the Culturama Summit, Von Radio and Reliable Motors Summit. Here we're having a great time. We have heard the participants for the Legends Calypso Association for Friday, July 26th. And we're here having the summit. You heard it live and direct. Don't just listen to us by 6 a.m. on your radio and vonradio.com on the internet. Come on, join us. You know, we're going to be here till, well, I can't give a time frame, but you can be rest assured that we'll be here enjoying ourselves, listening to good, clean music, the string band, the masquerade, good food, good drink, good people, decent vibe. That's what it's about here at the Eastern Caribbean Spa House. So, Mr. Herbert, I'm going to continue interacting with a few more folks and see how they're enjoying the summit so far. And I'm going to go over here to my extreme left, and I'm going to interact with a long-time friend of mine. Oh, she's running. Miss Myers, could I just have a... That's all right. I'll get Miss Myers. But so far, folks are enjoying the vibe. So far, folks are enjoying the scenery. I'm getting a lot of feedback. Folks really appreciate the coconut palm cream leaf. And I see a good friend of mine over here to my extreme left. I'm going to go to him. He is Mr. Grenville Body, otherwise known as Raga. And good evening to you, Mr. Body.
Good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing great. What about you, sir?
Giving thanks for life, man. Enjoy
you know, I saw you, and I mean I had to come talk to you.
As always.
How are things, Raga?
Everything's good, man. Everything's good.
How are you feeling tonight?
Fine, my brother.
So, how are you enjoying the place so far? Everything, man. The music, the string band, the scenery. How is it for you so far?
I just got here and I enjoyed it. Had some food, something to drink, enjoy the music.
What did you have?
I had some good water.
We're live, so we're live and lively. Live and direct, Mr. Body. That's all right, Mr. Body. That's all right. Yes, yes. But everything is safe with you.
Everything is blessed.
Yes. And what can you enjoying the festivities so far? You know, not just tonight, but the previous events and so on.
I haven't break loose as yet.
Yes. No problem. No problem. No problem. Mr. Body, you were about to say something. From Thursday night, you break loose? So what happened? You tighten up right now?
I'm tighten up right now.
Rocker. Give thanks, man. And there you had it, folks, just interacting with the folks that are here. And I see a good friend of mine, Miss Paulette Hanley, to my extreme right. Oh, I see she's going. And I'm going to interact with a lady right there. And Della, good evening to you.
Good evening, Jarvis. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Fighting for survival, but I'm enjoying the party. It's popular, man.
And is there anything you would like to tell the public that is listening to you right now?
Yeah. Come on out to Culturama 50. And wherever you find some money, come play a match. This is 50 years. Come play a match with some mass troop. You don't have to be the most expensive mass troop, you know, but just come play a match. Come out to the man. Everybody, I believe this is going to be kind of hot. So come down with your cooling towels and things. Yes. And try it on your neck. And I hope they have some water trucks along the road to sprinkle some water.
That is how hot you'll get?
That is how hot it's going to be. So you need to cool down the rebels. And we don't want to get the hospital a problem. Right, so we need some water trucks to come and sprinkle the revelers as they make their way merrily into town. Whether they're coming from Market Shop, Beach Road, Cotton Ground, or wherever ground they're coming out. Just come, have a good time. 50 years is a lifetime, but some don't even make it to 50. So if you are alive and you're hearing me, just come play a mass with me. I'm going to be playing all the time of hardware. God's willing me to find the money. If I don't get the money, what are you send me some? Just come and let me have a lot of fun. 50 now gonna come back again. 50 come but one. Yes. All of you join me attacking the people to you know. And to you, John, he's listening and I'm listening. So everybody come out on the road, and if you can't whine, just like so. Like so, and go so, and then everything will work out just fine. Yeah? Happy Culturama, everybody. Happy Culturama. Thank you very much, Della. And Stanley, I see you there laughing away. Could you just at least say one word to the public, Miss Stanley? Please, at least one word. No, just say happy 50th. Oh, she's leaving. No problem. She is leaving. And Miss Paris, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling awesome.
You're feeling awesome. Are you going to play mass like Della?
No, I'm not going to play mass.
See, Della asked you why?
I'm extremely busy this season, and I am very upset about it. I have an overseas course involving my teaching job at the moment, and I am mad.
Miss Paris, about the summit, how do you feel about it so far?
Well, coming over here and seeing these branches have brought back a lot of memories. You know, I'm 53 years old and I have always been a child to roam the street. I don't care who don't like it. But my mother would have taken me to Culturama down by the club, and I've been to Culturama by the park where you just park the branches between the wire. There was a time that the neighbor started getting the panty hook on the wire, but that's another story. But we had fun, and when we were up by Charleston Secondary School, and I can remember a performance by the Tegremonte dancers with them bottom stuff up with all them lodging. And then I could remember one incident done by the club where Daryl Doe had to grab animals from falling off of the stage. You know that stage with those drums? I got a long memory, 53 years, and I remember.
Thank you very much, Miss Paris. Mr. Hobart and everyone, the folks out there enjoying the vibe. Everyone is having a great time, an interesting time. And I didn't even get to have a word with Mr. Jeffers. I didn't get to speak with him as yet. Mr. Jeffers, Mr. Alexis Jeffers, good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Jarvis. Good evening. And thanks for coming over. But I've been on before, but I can talk again. Well, I want to say I'm having a marvelous time here this evening. It's been a beautiful evening. Started out with a little rain, but of course that has subsided, and we're having a wonderful time. The crowd is enjoying themselves. Okay, everybody's eating and drinking something. I believe those who are decided not to come, I would think that they're feeling like they're missing out on something. I think they are missing out on something. But there's still time. We're going until? I don't think there's any cutoff time tonight. So if anyone is listening to me now, you're asked to get into your vehicle, come on over to Avon Radio Bad Village. The way to get here is very easy. Once you get to Reliable Motors, you take that right and keep driving on that nice road, come over to Avon Radio. But Jarvis, this evening's summit is one that I feel is one of those activities to get the mood right for Culturama. And the vibes is really getting to that particular level that tells me that Culturama this year will be a wonderful event and a historic one. I want to say at this point in time that there are quite a number of activities planned for this year that are going to go almost 24 hours. But I want to put in a plug for two activities while I'm on live on radio. I want to invite the whole of Nevis and all who are listening who will be coming here this weekend and who will be here throughout next week for Culturama. Next Wednesday evening, the 31st of July, we will be at Herbert Beach for our grand homecoming celebration. It is one of those events where we are saying it's free to the general public, but we'll have a lot of entertainment there. We'll have string band music, big drum. We'll have the clown. We'll have troops that would be displaying some of their costumes. We'll have all of the finalists who have been selected for the Senior Calypso show this year, and there are 10 Calypsonians, so they'll be each singing a song there. Plus, we'll have a couple of Queen contestants who are going to come along and, express their interest in what is going on there, and also invite persons to come in to see them on stage on the 4th of August. Then, of course, we will have the main activity, which is the Herbert Beach Affair. The Herbert Beach Affair has been around for quite a number of years. At least we started around 1997. So this will be 27 years since we've been having this particular event. It is one of those events. Without that event, Culturama can never be the way it normally would turn out, because we say if you miss Herbert Beach Affair, you'd have missed the whole of Culturama, so to speak. It is one of those events that you just can't miss. That being said, we'll have a lot of music there. Grandmasters, small acts. Grandmasters, small acts. The core band. Not the core band, sorry. The Casanova band, sorry. Yeah, Casanova band, and also Garlic and the New Level band. Plus we'll have DJs and support, right? So there are quite a number of acts that will be there. And we are going from 12 midday down to 12 midnight, and then onwards to 6 a.m. on the 6th of August. That's Tuesday, the 6th. So we're having 18 hours of music, fun, and frolic non-stop at Herbert Beach this year. Plus, there'll be activities such as kayak racing, greasy pole, children's activity. Someone said they're going to organize, and when I say someone, I mean Dr. Claude Nisbet. Let me say it publicly. He said he'll be having a greasy pig. So whoever can catch a greasy pig will win a prize there as well, or some prizes. So we're planning for something big to match what is going on here, or to add to what is happening here this evening, and all of the other activities leading up to August the 5th. So I want persons to be safe. Enjoy Culturama, yes, but stay safe. And don't drink and drive, don't drink and drive, or don't drive and drink. Those are no-nos for the Culturama. But have as much fun as you can, but know your limits and stick to some limits when it comes to drinking. But this year is going to be historic. It's going to be a grand affair, and I want us all to support the activities, support all of the shows, so that when it's all said and done, we can say we would have had a wonderful Culturama. And with that said, welcome one and all. Have a wonderful time for Culturama 2024. Culturama 50, the slogan is celebrating culture, embracing history. Culturama 50. And I think that is a wonderful way to summarize the Culturama, and to say that is what we're intending to enjoy Culturama and celebrate as much as we can. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jeff.